Alright, how's it going? Today we're doing the Shattered Thrones Solar Flawless on Titan during Season of the Witch. We're using Berserker Titan with the new Banner of War aspect for a lot of healing on melee kills and sword kills, and because of that we're using the Glaive and the Lament as well. So, we're going on to the Labyrinth encounter to start off with. All you have to do for this is find the 7 Labyrinth Architects that spawn in different locations in a random order apart from the first and last. All you gotta do is find them, kill the acolytes around them and also the big guy, and then we can move on. So we're coming up to the first one now, just in front of us. I'm going to get some glaive hits off with a projectile and then some melees to start the Banner of War, and then go in with the Lament to easily take out the rest of his health. Once he's dead, the symbol will appear. For me it's dragon, which means it's in the Tower of the Deep, which is over here to the left. I'm going to take out these thrall as well to keep my Banner of War going. And then we're going to move up. As you can see, it's a captain, which is probably the hardest one to take out, but not difficult at all thanks to the Lament. We've got a Tangle, so we're just going to use that to take out the acolytes. And now we've got 69 Fish, which is right next to us in the Shattered Cliffs. So we're going to be ambushed by a captain here, easily take him out in one shot, and then proceed to deal with all the acolytes and their eyes. Gonna block that phalanx boot, and then just go in with the Lament. Gonna wait for him to do his attack so I can actually get some hits off on him consistently. Now we've got Enfish, which is on the opposite side of the map, over on the Garden of the Prophet. We've got another captain here. This one's a major. Not too difficult to take out if you ambush him like that. Now we'll be faced with a phalanx and a wave of thrall, along with the regular acolytes, and this time a Vandal Labyrinth Architect. So I'm just going to randomly swing my glaive until things die, and that includes the Labyrinth Architect for this one. Or just use the Lament, either works. So now we've got the Binary Shrine, I believe, which is also right next to us. This time is a Minotaur. Easily taken out with the Lament. Now for the Tower of the Sky, which is also right next to us. Up here. We've got some more thralls, Hobgoblin Architect, and also some phalanxes, but we don't have to worry about those. Now onto the Temple of the Infinite, which is also right next to us. Getting pretty lucky with my spawns. And we're going to do the same thing. You can also get a glaive double kill to get the Orb power to spawn thanks to the Siphon Helmet mod, which will give Woven Mail and also some armor charge. And now we're going to the final one, which is right back at the beginning. If I can actually get to where I'm going. We'll be facing another captain, this time with swords. That is easily taken out by the Lament, just like all the others. And we're done with this encounter. Time to drop down into the first sort of intermediate part, in which all we're going to be doing is killing a few things and running through the rest. So we're going to drop down. We're going to take out these acolytes with some melees to start the Banner of War up. And then we're going to jump up this side here. Going to take out that Vandal and this Minotaur. And then proceed to go for the Captain. Taken out with the Lament. Now we'll open up the door, and now for the Gauntlet section. We're going to run to the right. We're going to take out this Captain using the Lament, which will give us restoration, and then take out the Phalanx with the Glaive projectile. We're going to do the same for these two phalanxes here, shoot under the legs in order to get a double kill, so we have a Orb of Power for Woven Mail, which is extremely helpful for staying alive. Now we're just going to bum rush our way through the rest of this. Get a melee kill so we get some healing, which comes very much in clutch. And we're done with that bit. Now for the Rafters. We're going to go up to this intersection. We're going to wait to see which side is open. And then we're just going to run all the way through. You might say hi to some ogres. Might not, don't really need to. With one light, one heavy will take them out anyway, so it's not too much of a big deal. Now we're going to jump over this bit. Almost screw up the jumps, but managed to recover. And we'll just say hi to this ogre as well before we head into the Thrallway. So for this section you'll be slowed, which means you can't sprint, but you can still melee things, and use that extra glaive melee lunge range to good effect. So we're just going to plow our way through these waves of Thrall, getting our health back so much thanks to Banner of War times 4, that it doesn't actually matter too much how much damage we take. even though your health doesn't normally regenerate. Banner of War overrides that, which is very nice. Makes it very easy just to plow your way through. And now that we're out, we're going to want to take some damage, so our health remembers that it can regenerate, because if you don't, then it won't. And we're going to jump over the chasm. And just hug the outside of this wall. And just run straight through all these guys. Pull your sword out just in case you do get hit by one of these, but it's a very low chance you will. And then jump back. Now for this bit we're going to avoid all these phalanxes just by running towards the left and then jumping up at the last bit and going through like so. Now we're coming up to Vorgeth, the Keeper of Petitions. We want to make sure the new objective comes before we drop down. If it doesn't, we're soft locked. And then we're going to head to the left and say hi to this wizard that spawns. For this encounter, what you need to do is kill the 4 wizards that spawn on each side of the room. They drop an orb, you have to collect that, and then dunk all 4 in the middle. I suspended the wizard just so I could get an orb of power without having to deal with it. And then I'm getting some Banner of War kills to up my glaive power, and also get some healing. So now that we've killed this wizard, we're going to go in an anti-clockwise direction just around the room, taking out all of the enemies we see, nice and easily. Now I'm trying to get some armor charge up as well, because I'm not gonna need it, but I'm gonna want it for the boss fight, which is coming up right now. But I do not manage to get any double kills, so I'm just gonna leave it. It doesn't actually matter too much. I'm now going to extinguish one of these torches if I don't get pushed back, and then just go in for the lament. Gonna block the stomp to start the restoration chain, as well as do as much damage with the Banner of War sword buff that I can. And that's Vorgeth done. Very easy. Now the door is open to the next running around section. We don't have to kill much on our way, and for that reason we won't. All we have to do is make it to the top of the spire.
I know how death is vanquished.
So we're just going to run straight to the gravity lift If you don't make a noise, the wizards won't notice you until it's too late. Gonna go up. Now we are going to need to get some ammo somewhere. I ought just to do it now by getting a few kills with the glaive, and yeah, just do this to get all my ammo out, just so I'm ready for the final boss, because there are no rally banners in this raid dungeon. Still not sure why they haven't just done that, but whatever. Anyway, so now that I have full ammo, I am just going to run through everything. Got some captains here, we're just going to jump over them. I'm going to go to the right of these vandals and avoid them completely. Up the gravity lift. Got some more captains. Going to go to the right of these again. And then above these ones here. Now on to the throwaway part 2. I'm just getting kills here to get my Band of War up and running, just so I can more easily run through the next part. And also get some special ammo while I'm at it, but I don't need that. So we got some phalanxes now, but I believe those two just both fell off. Gonna take my sword out for the second booping wall, just in case I do get booped off. Take out the hobgoblins with a glaive. And then up to the penultimate gravity lift. And now the final one will bring us up to the final boss encounter, which is pretty easy. It's a bit like the first boss. What you gotta do is you gotta kill these 3 knights, collect the orbs, and that will allow you to damage the boss. But firstly what we're gonna do is gonna get some melee kills to get our Banner of War going, and then just completely wipe out these guys with the lament. As you can see, that's all of the 3 of them down. So now we can just go and wail on the final boss. And that's the dungeon. That was Shattered Throne, Solar Flawless on Season of the Witch. Hope you all enjoyed, hope you found this helpful. If you did, a like and subscribe would be greatly appreciated, and I hope to see you again next time. Bye!